All right, folks, we'll call this meeting to order. And we'll start with pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. On to citizens. Neil, you got anything to say?
Yes, very briefly. One of the things that was mentioned somewhere along the way, Patty brought up about improving the view around the pond, like cleaning trees out, et cetera. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I think the one thing that we should look at first is dredging the pond. Because if you look at it, Google Maps or whatever, you can see all the high spots. There's probably more dirt in the pond than there is water. Which in that would probably involve not only DEP, but also the Army Corps of Engineers. Fortunately, as far as I understand, it's a municipal pond. So, and plus it could be used, it is used as a water source for the fire department. The other thing is that it would be, if it could be dredged out, that would also improve its holding capacity in case of floodwaters or what have you. So that's my 2 cents.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, I agree with the idea of
Yeah.
Doing something.
Thank you, Neil. Okay. 4, approval of minutes. Well, first of all, the November 19th regular meeting, there was a typo under new balance. There was an extra money. Yeah, I need a motion to amend that typo.
I make a motion to take off the extra $sign on that.
And I'll second that. All in favor? Aye. Any discussion? Motion carries. Okay, a motion to accept this November 24th special meeting.
I make that motion.
And I'll second it. All in favor? Any discussion? Motion carries. Correspondence. All right. Pat my back here. Letter congratulating Jack Joslin on his new position as first selectman in Sterling. That was from Susan Feisowitz.
Should we read those letters?
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah. And a letter congratulating Jack Joslin on his new position as first selectman of Sterling. Mark Bowden, he's the Department of Revenue Service. And Connecticut's Governor Ned Lamont wrote a letter congratulating Jack Joslin on his new position as first selectman of Sterling. And that's it.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
Notice too that with these 3 letters, that they are offering up their help to us for funding grant resources and take care of critical needs and strengthen partnership between state and local governments. And so I think that was wonderful that they congratulated you and offered services to you.
Okay, unfinished business. Discussion regarding employment job descriptions for all recreation department employees. We're gonna have to table that for a while. So do I have a motion to table that?
Do I have to make that motion? Is there something I can say first?
Sure, or we can discuss it after.
Okay, well, I would make the motion to table it to the next meeting,
Okay,
right?
All in favor?
No, you second
No, I was
it.
gonna discuss it.
Yeah, so second it and then you.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
then yeah,
Exactly.
so you second it, okay.
All in favor?
No, we don't vote yet, right? Because we need to discuss before.
Okay, that's right. Any discussion?
Yes. Okay, I read through all of these, job descriptions, and, it's just a matter of, can the people we've hired do the job that we've hired them to do according to the job descriptions? And if they can, we want them, and if they cannot, they need to tell us that. And that's really what I wanted to say, because the job descriptions are very plain.
Hmm.
And so, and did you want to say about business?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Could I have a motion? Oh, we already did that.
Motion. So now we vote.
And I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Discussion regarding new camera, Wi-Fi and heavy duty locking electric covers for the gazebo. Those items are still on back order. Discussion regarding new camera in the gymnasium for the recreation department. That was completed November 10th, 2025. Discussion regarding recreation department finance budget updates. That will be tabled also. So could I have a motion to table that?
Yeah, I do make that motion to table it till the next meeting.
And I'll second it. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Okay, discussion regarding 72-inch culvert pipes. That has to be tabled also because we think it's a possibility that we might have a buyer for those.
Ooh,
So I need a motion to table that.
okay, I make a motion that we table that in lieu of, make a motion that we table it to the next meeting.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Discussion regarding street takeover law. What we did is, I believe we put that in the, website so the residents could look that over. The big holdback on that is we need somebody that can enforce it, because we don't have a police department. So that's what's going on with that.
So they've all got a copy of this, so we don't have to read it.
Right. Exactly.
If they look,
Mm-hmm.
or if they come down, they can get a copy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have one here. Okay, discussion regarding purchase of installation of radiator to the generator located at the Neil Cook Park. Okay, this is like an emergency situation, and what we did was we got two prices to do this job, and we're gonna go with such an emergency with BGR out of Plainfield for $7,450, and there's a $300 core credit included in the price of the cores for the cores removed. So, I need a motion to go with BGR radiator and get that done immediately.
I did read about that, so I'll make a motion that we go with BGR Plainfield.
And I'll second it. And all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Discussion regarding Report and Sons Plumbing and Heating as the designated on-call plumber. I talked to Carl, yesterday, and Report and Sons will be our on-call plumber.
Good.
New business. Consider an act on municipal water company user fees. We need a motion to schedule a public hearing for Wednesday, December 17th at 7 o'clock with the town meeting immediately following the public hearing.
I'll make that motion that we have the meeting on Wednesday, December 17th at 7 PM, and a town meeting where people are gonna vote directly following, so, okay.
And I'll second that. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Okay, approval of bills. You just signed them also, you looked at it.
It's, yes, it's,
So I just need a motion to accept the payment of the bills.
make a motion to pay the bills?
Yep.
Is that, okay.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carried. Okay, and treasurer's report, you don't need a motion or anything on this. We just, read it over and we just move on. Any other business that is to come before this, board of selectmen?
Yes, I have a couple of things.
Okay,
Number one, there is a 5-foot deep ditch or sump, as the homeowner is talking about it, calls it a sump. Without a covering of grates on it or even guardrails, because they're missing because the posts have rotted. It's up on North Main Street, and this man that reported it said it should be a priority because we don't want somebody who's coming down that road slip on ice or just going too fast and end up in there because there's no post to say, watch out, this is a ditch. But it goes down very deeply and he's concerned about that. And
did you have the number?
I have.
Just North Main Street?
North Main Street, I have his name, but I don't know his address offhand.
Okay, what's his name?
Larry Hauer, Hauer. Oh, wait a minute, I do have his number. Oh. I'll give it to you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, what I'll do, Patty, is, I'll get in touch with Aaron, tomorrow, and I'll tell him to go up and check that out. And like I said, I think there's a few more around town that have to be attended to also,
Okay,
you know? So I'll tell Aaron to get on that
oh, yeah.
as soon as possible. Okay,
And the other thing was, we have a letter from, it just said concerned citizens, and it was written back in October. And it talks about, well, we couldn't very well respond to this letter because they left no name or phone number. They just called themselves concerned citizens. But it is about dangerous activities and large amounts of ATVs, large numbers of ATVs and trucks and cars going in and out of the place with lots of reckless behavior. And I didn't know if anybody had looked into that yet.
I believe, I know where that is. I believe we had discussed that once before, and there was not much we could do about it. We've contacted the state police many times, and they've talked to them, and we're not getting any satisfaction at all from the homeowner, is what I believe on that.
So we need an ordinance for maintaining properties or something.
Yeah, Blake, that's gonna be a tough one to sell in.
Plague, yeah, right? No.
Blight,
Blight,
blight, that's gonna be a tough one to enforce in our show.
okay.
But,
Until somebody gets hurt.
yeah, well, that's always what the case is, you know?
And in the future, when somebody writes a letter, they really should give us a name and a phone number,
Yeah.
so we can get back to them as to what we're doing. And then, the other
Can I
thing,
interrupt? I'm sorry.
Sure.
So that letter that you're referring to, that's what brought on the ordinance for the street takeover stuff too.
oh,
So I just wanted to
Yeah.
make that known.
okay, we do have that ordinance in the back.
Right,
Yeah, it's still in draft.
The draft.
right.
There's several people at the senior center, of course, that's where I work. They would like us to put in the Turnpike Buyer, especially because nobody gets an Orange Bulletin anymore, the times and the dates of our town committees, because they're all different, and whether or not there are any openings. So a lot of these people, of course, being over 60, they are retired and they're ready to join committees. I know inland wetlands is needing people, but nobody knows when they're meeting. So I would just like, I guess, a Google or.
No, actually, yeah, to put that in, do you do that? Yeah, okay, she's not supposed to talk to me. You know, we'll do tomorrow if we have time, tomorrow, but I'll definitely, make note of it. Is, I'll find out the committees and how many people we actually need on each, committee, is what I'll do.
Wonderful, because we could get a whole new, range of
Yeah,
people coming into these meetings.
sure,
And they're really concerned, they want to come. And then the last thing is, we talked about the distressed community title that the Office of Policy and Management in Hartford gave us, Sterling and Plainfield also. And there was a question as to why we don't feel distressed, but they say, according to Connecticut, it was because of the per capita income, the percentage of poverty in the population, and unemployment rates, and the percentage of housing built before 1939. And what that does, being telling us that we're a distressed community, we're eligible for benefits. So in a way, that's a good thing. Like, okay, we could dig into that.
yeah, let's, look into that.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, that was it.
That's it? Well, that was good, actually. Just a motion to adjourn,
I make that motion to adjourn.
and I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
Can you repeat those qualifications for distressed community?
Yes.
Percent of housing before 1939, per capita income,